Hi everyone, this is Megan from Megan Moms Well. Welcome to part 4 of my LEGOLAND series, or maybe it's part 5, I'm losing track, of my LEGOLAND series. This one is all about the reserve and ride system, okay? I'm gonna go over what it is, and then if you stay to the end of the video, I'm gonna give you 3 huge hacks that are really gonna help you with the reserve and ride. So first things first, let's get into it. The reserve and ride is basically like LEGOLAND's Fast Pass. It's the front of the line pass. There are 3 different types, and basically the best thing about it is that it lets you do other things instead of waiting in line with your little ones. Waiting in line with my toddler, even for 10 to 15 minutes, he needs me to hold him. He is in somebody else's butt. He is kind of trying to run off. He's way too close to other kids. He gets whiny, he needs a snack. It's just not worth it for me. So the reserve and ride is an absolute winner, just a bop. What a good decision for my family. But I'm gonna tell you who it works for and who it doesn't necessarily work for. There are 3 different tiers. It's the Express, the Deluxe, and then the Ultimate. The Express is $35, the Deluxe is $55, and the Ultimate is $100. And what it does is it reduces the wait time by a certain percentage and allows you to do other things and not wait in line. So the Express will reduce the wait time by 25%. So if there is a ride that is an hour long, instead of waiting the full 60 minutes, you're only waiting 45 minutes, and then it will be your turn to go on the ride. The Deluxe reduces the wait time by 50%. So again, if it's an hour-long ride, instead of waiting the full hour, you're only waiting half an hour, right? Because it's 30 minutes down from the 60 minutes. And then the Ultimate reduces the wait time by 90%. So if it's an hour-long ride, instead of waiting the full 60 minutes, you're waiting 10 minutes and you can go on the ride, okay? So that's basically what it is. So I would recommend getting whatever pass that works for you, but here are the tips and tricks that I have, which are to always purchase through the app and not through the website. So when you're there at LEGOLAND, you'll be in the LEGOLAND app because it has the map and the events and the Plan My Day thing. When it asks you about reserve and ride, click there, because every time I did it, the Express reserve and ride was $25 in the app and $35 on the website. And it was not a blip, because the first time I paid $35, every single other time I paid $25, and I went on the website right now and it still says $35. So always go through the app first and not necessarily just the website. The second thing you really need to know is that kids 3 and under do not count for the reserve and ride. So you can buy 1 adult reserve and ride, and my 3-year-old and my 1-year-old were allowed to come with me with no extra cost. No problem, no issues. This was huge. I bought 1 pass and 3 of us got to the front of the line, which leads me to my next hack, which was I would have my husband hold the baby and we'd go to the front of the line and they would scan the QR code and they would say, how many? Because it shows that I only have 1 pass. So I would say, it's me and the kids, and dad is just here for emotional support to help me, whatever. I'd say some kind of joke like that. And because it's designed for families at LEGOLAND, it's usually 1 Jeep or 1 car or 1 boat with 4 seats. Because we were gonna take up the whole thing anyway, they every single time said, oh, go ahead, dad. Go on, sure, no problem. They were so gracious about it. So I bought 1 pass that was for the front of the line, the Deluxe. No, sorry, I just bought the Express. And it got my entire family to the front of the line for every single ride. And something important to note is that those different tiers only literally reduce, it's about the reduction in wait time as to why they're more expensive. Every single pass covers all of the rides. So all of the rides are covered whether you buy the Express or whether you buy the Ultimate. So that's something super important to know. Another huge thing that you need to know is that the QR code did not have a name or a photo associated with it. So on some of the rides where my 1-year-old couldn't go, like Ninjago, I took my son, my 3-year-old, and we would go on the ride, and then I would book it again and my husband would take him later. And there was no problem. I just had to give my husband my phone because you can only have the app on 1 phone or whatever unless he has his own pass. So that was super cool too, because we got to take turns and we all got to, you know, experience all of it, and it didn't cost us extra money. So here's where I say it works for my family and maybe not everyone's family. If you have a bunch of kids, you know, a couple kids or 3 or 4 kids that are over 3, and you're trying to spend, you know, $25 to $55 to $100 on each one of them individually, that might add up quite a bit and not be super as cost effective for you. But for anyone with the littles like I do, the Express Pass is an absolute no-brainer that just saves you time and energy and allows you to have so much more fun during the day. So please, if you like this video or if you want more content like this, please like and subscribe, follow along, share this video with someone who you think might be interested, and also please let me know in the comments if there's something you want me to cover about Legoland or about Disneyland that I haven't covered yet, because I want to know what you want to know. I've learned so much going these past 6 times, and I want everyone to have such a wonderful time because this place is designed for littles, and it is such a good time. I really, really, really want everyone to try it and enjoy and have as much fun as my family and I have. So anyway, let me know what you want to know, and thank you so much for enjoying this video.